right, I'm over here. Flex.
Yes, sir. And we back at it again. Smoke Talk Podcast. I'm your host, Barry Bondz, and I got my co-host with me. To the left of me, I got Pappy Black. To the right, I got Game Beats. Fellas, what's up?
The word.
Peace.
What's going on? Huh?
We in here, man. Another week.
What a day. What a
Another week, another good week.
Day. Yes, sir. But yeah, all is good. God is good.
Yes, sir.
I'm still lit off the Dipset Locks joint. I'm
Oh.
still.
Yeah, I watched that like 4 or 5 times
Yeah,
after that.
the rewatch was crazy. I like
Every time I watch it, the more I see that the Locks beat their ass.
Well,
I love Dipset, man, but they couldn't go up against them niggas, man. Them niggas, they was rapping like they just left a show.
Jadakiss is so underrated, man. And I understand if the King is said, because the King, I never really realized that he was so young when we was already listening to that shit. But anyway, Kiss crazy with it. And what he did, he just pulled out the shotty like, look.
Yeah, they ain't stand a chance, man.
Hey yo, and look, you know how Lil Wayne said he was the best rapper alive until people said he was the best rapper alive? Jada been saying he top 5 dead or alive for like 15 years.
Yeah.
And
It finally came.
now everybody doing
They
it.
finally stamped it.
It took him a long time.
Yeah, it came into fruition. I mean, boy, listen.
Jada been saying that shit forever, and that shit real. That shit real.
When he did the Who Shot Your freestyle.
Boy, that was the highlight of the shit for me.
Yeah. When he did that, yeah.
And when they did Mighty Mighty D Block and they said niggas go to jail to get their teeth fixed and pointed at Jewels, that was the illest.
I like the way he started. He told Cam, man, you don't even live here, man. You live in
You
Miami.
in Miami.
I knew right then, like, the way he looked at the camera and went to the crowd, fuck you, the first record.
Yeah.
Hey, bro,
He
and
set it off like that.
hey, bro, and they fucked up by letting the Locks go first.
Oh, yeah.
They messed up by letting them go first because they started off with "fuck you, bro."
Yo, I didn't realize that was his actual address. I thought that was a skit he was doing with the chick that was crazy, but I guess that was real shit.
Yeah, nah, that's real.
She was banging down that nigga's door. He like, I
That's
gotta
real.
record this shit because that was wild.
Man, I watched that like 4 or 5 times.
I watched it. I watched it again. I watched it about 3 times. I couldn't keep watching I couldn't keep watching, man. I think they should have played more Jimmy songs, man.
I think so too.
Biting today.
'Cause
Like
he started to look like he had more hits than Cam.
he do.
Yeah.
Oh, no, listen.
No, he got more hits than Cam.
I feel like Dipset still would have lost, but if Jim would have...
It would have been closer.
Would have did more, it would have been closer.
Word.
Yeah,
I gotta
but
agree
look,
with that.
I feel like that, but Jim was playing it back.
Yeah, and
Some of the
Cam,
new joints.
Cam the leader, and Cam did like look at if you looked at that whole thing, Cam act like he didn't even really want to be there.
Yeah, he did what he had to do for the check.
Like Cam didn't rap until like the 3rd or 4th song.
Yeah, you know, Jada said we got him out there, the beach chair.
Yeah, they got him about the beat shit. Like he
Yeah.
didn't even rap until like the 3rd or 4th song.
They was like Freaky
But I'm gonna be
Ziggy was
honest
the
with you,
real
though.
one.
Even when I watched the playback, Dipset had some dope shit too, man.
Mm-hmm.
It just, you know, Jay and them dominated, but Dipset had some dope shit too. It was a great. That was the best verses.
That's the
I
best
feel- yeah,
verses
yeah.
I
That's the
ever
best
seen.
verses.
And
Monumental.
Dipset did what they could do. No, because I think
They
had shit they could have done that would have been better, but
They underestimated the Locks.
I don't think it
Like
was
a
nothing.
bunch of people
Yeah, I don't
did.
think it was nothing they could do to beat the Locks.
Yeah.
After watching that battle,
They underestimated them.
Wasn't nothing
That's
they could do
all.
to beat
They
them.
thought they was gonna come in there.
I'm wondering how Versus gonna top that battle. I don't know if they can top that one right.
You know why? You know why I agree with you? Because everybody not gonna come with that same energy. Like even the way they,
I'll
even
tell
the
you
way
what he
the
did.
guard.
though.
I'm talking about even the way they led up to it, like going back and forth with each other, but
Yeah.
still being cool.
But
Like,
I'm gonna tell you what Jada did do for hip hop. Oh, he raised the bar.
oh yeah, he raised.
You gonna have to rap again.
He raised the
Y'all
bar.
gonna have
He
to
raised the
rap
bar.
again.
He activated. Everybody activated now.
You gonna have to rap again. If you ain't spitting that, spit that. They gonna look at you funny.
He definitely raised the bar.
Get yourself
The
ready.
Locks did phenomenal.
Yeah, that was excellent.
I ain't gonna lie, like all of them did. Chic, Styles, like they all did.
Remember when we was watching it the first time? You was like, man, she can't even really rap it. I'm like, bro, you missing it. They was letting him get in where he had to fit in.
Yeah. When I watched the replay, that's what I said. I wasn't watching it.
Yeah,
when it
was
was live,
you was on the computer.
I didn't watch it when it was live. I watched the playback.
Bro,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
Sheik
got
was
off.
getting
I
in.
was
Hell
like, wow.
yeah. They did Sheik verse from Reservoir Dogs.
Highlight for me is when I knew it was serious when Jada and Styles, they stood back to back.
Bro, and look, you know what was dope about
Scale
that?
they weigh the whales with.
Hey, bro, hey, bro, you know why they got that off? They played that shit before Cam could play it, cause Cam on that song too.
Yeah.
Cam on
That's
Banned from TV.
It's a Nori record,
Banned
right?
from TV. Cam on there too. They played it number 2. They like, nigga, you not getting to this. Now, if I'm Cam, I go back to it. I do my verse.
In Cam's defense, what I'll say about Killer, he ain't played no features he did. Killer played all his own records. If you go back and think about it.
No, he did. But
I'm just saying, that's why Killer was saying, y'all the best side dishes.
yeah.
But, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Killer played all his own records.
But
which is a phenomenal thing, too.
But
right?
yo.
Yeah,
For you to play all your own records?
All right, so maybe I'm forgetting something. Outside of Banned from TV.
I don't think Cam played nobody else's records.
Outside of Banned from TV, what he got? That's worthy of being played in that battle.
I mean, Cam got,
And he did play. No, it was his record. Jay-Z was on it. It was his record. Welcome to New York City.
He forgot the freestyle. I think that he forgot the freestyle he was about to go in.
End?
Yeah, I think that kind of just.
That just put the nail in the car. Well, the nail was already in the coffin.
They booed him.
They booed.
Yeah,
they
they started booing.
Yeah,
they started booing.
And
That's Killer though. Like,
that's
Killer.
Cam don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
that.
that's Killer.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody taking that.
Cam's
That's
still
Killer.
a legend. Cam is a legend.
Any nigga want to step in the ring with Killer, gonna have a long day.
Cam.
It was just the locks, bro. Like,
Yeah, that was.
it was the locks.
Killer did his thing.
Word.
It was the locks.
They all did,
You
overall.
heard what Killer said? Yo, we came out at the same time.
That's facts.
Yeah,
That's
that's
facts.
true. But it's 3 of them. It was 3 of y'all, but them 2 came later.
It was good. It was one of the best battles they had.
The Locks,
verses.
the Locks
It's the best.
played some records for the Bad Boy era.
Bro, the locks never in that battle. They never played a dud where you was like, oh, why they play that?
Or where else would they go to do a versus battle? Who gonna beat the Garden?
No,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they topped it. I don't know what.
Yeah,
well, you know.
Nobody.
Who gonna set the bar higher than that?
Hey yo, and watch this. When they was doing that battle, you notice every time Jewel said, "Oh yeah, y'all ain't got this, y'all ain't got that," then they started playing it. Like when he was like, "Yo, y'all ain't got no girl records." Then they went through the girl medley.
Then they said,
Every time
Then they said Chic.
Jewel, they said shit, and then Sheik rapped.
Yeah.
And then, bro, the Locks was just so ready for that shit that it was amazing, bro. They know Jadakiss didn't just know his verses. Everybody knew Jada verses. Styles just didn't know his verses. They all knew Styles verses.
Jadakiss was the go-to guy. When we was rocking group raps, you waited for Sticky. You know what I'm saying? You waited for the most influential partner of the group. So Jada was always that.
What Jada said
Even
he
if it
was?
was
Yeah, but
He said it was the transmission.
yeah, he said he was the transmission. Yeah, but look, when Fredro went and Sticky was singing the verse with him, like Sticky know Fredro verse.
Well, yeah,
Jada knew
bro,
everybody. Jada knew everybody's verse.
Everybody in the Locks knew everybody's
they knew
verse.
everything. They all rapped along with everything.
Nah, their comfort zone as a group is a fact.
Yeah,
But
Dipset looked like
for the listener,
Dipset didn't have that.
When tapes was coming out, and we had to wait a year to get them, and then niggas was coming out, the first hot song that Sticky or anybody that went last, we waited for that. We looked when we got back to school or work the next day. That was what we was talking about. So Jada, being Jada, he was thinking like, all right, cool. I am considered that guy of the group, but we all a unit. We work well together.
That's what make
He said that Styles was a better, you know what I mean? But that's just, from my opinion, showing love. But man, he knew man, I'm gonna be the one that got the rocket launcher. I'm gonna light these jokers up. They don't even notice.
He told him to go in the napalm bag.
You feel
Hey,
me?
bro. Hey, yo.
And what's
I
crazy,
said this.
yo? They still, I seen somebody had reposted what Styles' wife said. She said they ain't even getting to the other bags. Like she was naming records that they had. Like Styles.
They could have
Styles
went another
didn't even-
50 minutes.
Styles didn't even do his verse from BMF.
Word.
Like she had said that. Like
Word.
that's deep. Like I started thinking like, damn. Like she started naming records, Gangsta and the Gentleman. Like it was just records that.
Yeah.
I'm like, man.
Yeah.
That they didn't even do.
Yo.
Well, you know what?
Jada didn't do none of his Rick Ross stuff.
Nah. I heard a rumor that, and I seen a picture. I don't know if this is true or not, so this is not fact. But I seen a picture on Instagram that Mace was there. I heard Jada was gonna bring out Mace, but then he didn't because of the landslide. He would have.
It's a calculated man.
He would have. They would have destroyed that.
If he would have bought,
If that's true, I don't know if that's
hey,
true.
Bro, you
But
know what
I seen
else
something
too?
to add up to.
I'm gonna tell you something else too that touched me.
What?
Styles went up there and shouted out Max B.
Yeah.
Hey, look, man. I could actually ask this
Hey yo,
question.
that I Get High record. That Styles got
Yeah.
monster.
Oh yeah.
To this day.
Oh yeah. Hey yo, and the same way Jada closed out with We Gonna Make It, they could have closed out with I Get High. That record that big.
Yeah.
I Get High and We Gonna Make It is even.
Yeah.
I don't recall the Locks ever having a group situation publicly.
Never.
You feel me?
Never.
They built
I know
Never
Dipset
happened.
did.
They
Never
built different.
happened.
They built different.
Right, so you feel me? That could have played a part in there. Might not have been the big part, maybe a small part, where they wasn't in tune. Jewels had to step away for a minute, take care of some
Jimmy too.
Jimmy, you know what I'm saying? So coming back together was almost like, all right, cool, we got to get our shit back. The Locks' date motherfuckers was just,
And that's exactly
Daring niggas,
that's
like, when
exactly how the battle played out.
you feel me?
When first of all, they didn't come out together, Dipset. Then when they got on stage, they was hugging each other like they ain't seen each other in a minute.
So it's cool to say that they were lesser of the unit.
Yeah.
a unit.
I go with
Then
that.
that
Yeah.
played the potential part in their loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
They wasn't tightened.
And they had other songs to play too.
Oh
that,
yeah,
that didn't get played.
I know they could have did that shit for 2 weeks
Man,
straight.
yo,
But Cam
Jimmy ain't played nothing
Cam
from
was-
his last 2 albums.
Cam was clock watching.
No, I mean, like I said, I told Game that I said I thought Jimmy was going to go into it, but they had it set up.
Jimmy could have made it a battle. They still probably would have lost, but Jimmy could have made it a battle.
You know what?
Jewels ain't been active enough.
It's apparent
For the
that
culture,
Cam
man.
read the entire agreement. He knew what it took to secure the bag, and that was more important, in my opinion, with his body language, with his English. It appeared so that, because when they was getting to it, he's like, yo, we got to finish this, we got to do this, let us do our job, get off the stage. He was pointing out the fact that if we don't do certain stuff, we don't get our shit.
Hey,
Now,
yo,
I'm not saying that that's not important,
Fat
but
Joe said Cam was about to leave
because,
before it started.
you see what I'm saying?
Fat Joe said Cam was about to leave.
Yeah, you got that Fat Joe commentary was serious.
He said
he was
he said he don't know what made him stay, but he said Cam was on his way out the door, and then he changed his mind at the last minute.
definitely.
I'm glad he stayed.
Oh yeah, take that ass
Nah,
whooping with the
man.
rest
yeah,
of them.
Yeah. Don't.
That ain't no disrespect to
Oh, yeah,
Cam. You
nah.
lost to the Locks. Ain't no fucking.
Yeah,
ain't
that
no
ain't
shame
bad.
in
That ain't bad where y'all come
I'm
from.
not disrespecting
As far as
Dipset
a
at
group.
all.
As far as a
But
group, as far as hip hop
you
is
lost to
concerned,
the Locks.
You know, now if you'd have got your ass whooped to.
Exactly.
You feel
I
me?
got your
Like,
point.
you
You ain't
feel
even
me?
got to go there. I
So
got your
right
point.
now, Jada is 2-0 in versus.
Oh yeah, ain't nobody gonna.
Yeah, he 2-0. And look, you see the Locks everywhere right now.
Oh yeah, they get.
I mean,
What? They
I mean,
cashed in.
Big shot to versus. It builds everything up. I also want to
Word.
take a quick. Well, he's already taking a shot, but we're gonna take one.
Yeah, let's go.
I want to give a big rest in peace to Chuckie Thompson.
Word.
He died. He passed away.
Passed away. 53 was it?
Yeah.
What?
53.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Hitman?
Yeah.
So now,
Chucky?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what people don't know about Chuckie Thompson, I mean, well, I'll give you one of the biggest credits of my life. Mary J. Blige.
Right.
Yeah, he died.
Bro.
He passed away today.
Yeah.
So we're going to give a big shout to Bad Boy, you know what I mean, to the Bad Boy family and to Chuckie Thompson.
R.I.P. Chuck.
Legend.
R.I.P. Chuck.
Legend on the
Yo.
production tip. Legend.
Word.
I mean, look him up. The list
Wow.
goes.
Rest in paradise.
He
bro.
he never got his flowers neither, man. Well, I ain't gonna say that, but not to the extent that he
just in
should.
the,
Not the way he should have. Not the way he should have.
he just in Mary J. Blige's new documentary.
Not the way he should have, Barry.
I mean, he wasn't done yet. I don't think he was done, but
Bro.
Yeah.
Chucky is responsible for Notorious B.I.G. Big Papa, Me and My Bitch from Ready to Die album, the Mary J. Blige My Life album, Total No One Else remix, Faith Evans You Used to Love Me, just to name a few. I mean, like Mariah Carey, Boyz II Men, Brian McKnight, Soul for Real. I mean, the list goes on.
I know who Chucky Thompson
I
is
knew
because
that.
I used to read the credits.
Yeah, from the Hitman.
Yeah, I knew who he was back then. That's why I said the Hitman.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that's crazy. Damn.
Yeah, that was insane.
Rest in peace, brother. God, that's crazy.
We appreciate his contributions to the game and to hip hop and to history.
And to R&B, man. He
oh my
was
God.
a monster.
Condolences to
I
his
mean,
family,
like
you know.
I said, anybody listen to My Life, then you know about Chucky Thompson. Now you do.
Yeah.
That's a classic album, right?
Word.
Yeah, that album. And
I mean, that other stuff, but that's one of the pinnacles.
And Life After Death, too.
Yeah.
If you listen to Life After Death, you hear Chucky.
and see what I see. That was that,
man,
man.
listen.
Come on, yo.
Listen, if you go and watch I believe he's on the Mary J. Blige documentary.
Yeah. The last shit on Prime.
What she
man.
just did. Man, that's a blow. I wanted to speak on that since we were speaking on the locks, the Bad Boy connection.
Yeah, Chucky, he a legend, bro.
You know.
And it's crazy, like, mad people don't know who he is. Like, if you're not a credit reader or you not in the music industry or you don't know who he is. But he was integral in a lot of hits, man. A lot of hits. Like, he helped bridge that gap. Like, all right, New Jack Swing bridged the gap between hip-hop and R&B. Mm-hmm. But Chucky was part of the bridge that made it more like it was more hip-hop than R&B. They was just singing over hip-hop beats.
Yeah.
Like, he was part of that. Wow.
Innovator.
That's a big loss, man.
He was an
Rest in
innovator.
peace, Chucky Thompson, man.
Wow.
Rest in paradise, brother.
I got a question. Let me see. I want to know what y'all thoughts on King's Disease 2, which is the #1 album in the country.
And it should be.
Man.
And it should
Nas.
be.
Big shout out to Nas.
And it should
So what are your
be.
thoughts on that?
Me and him listened to this album together.
Oh,
We ran it from the top.
Let me explain something to you.
I was coming from the recording studio. I listened to it. Amazing. Go ahead.
Let me just say this, man. The EPMD one
I was about to say
on
the
that
same
album.
shit.
Salute.
EPMD sound like EPMD.
Salute. Hey, look, that's like, look, that set the tone. Like, the intro was dope. Yeah. It got you, all right, cool. Sit down. Let's listen. And then the first couple joints on there, I was like, okay, Nas is about to, he finna do it. And when the EPMD joint came on, I'm like, whoa.
You know, what got me, well, I was impressed. If anybody know Nas, I'll say it like, he's not used to spinning the block. He's not used to dropping an album and then coming right back in the new times.
Yeah, he used
Facts.
to take 4 years apiece.
Yeah, big shout out to
He used
Hit
to
Boy
drop-
too, because Hit Boy is executive produced both those albums.
Yeah,
the
shout out
first
to
one
Hit
got a
Boy.
Grammy,
Right.
and this one right here might get a Grammy. It's fire though.
I think it's on the way. I think it's on
My
the way.
favorite record, I think the record was called My Bible.
I like that one. I know what you're talking
My
about. that one.
Bible and Nas is Good. Those are my favorite records on there. And the intro.
Oh, that joint with Lauryn Hill, yeah.
Oh yeah, Lauryn Hill joint is fire.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Lauren was addressing some things on there. That was
That's
fire.
dope. That's dope. Yo, Nas is Nas, bro.
Death Row.
Nas is Nas. And I tell you this, they can't say he can't pick a beat no more.
Yeah.
He done did it 2 albums straight.
Yeah, he settled some things too.
Even though he probably didn't pick him, Hit Boy just gave him to him, and he just did what.
I mean, they vibing, man. They on a roll right now.
Yeah,
And
that,
I hope they don't stop.
Bro,
I hope
hey,
they
bro,
don't stop.
I'm gonna say this. That these last 2 albums is better than that Kanye album.
Let me just.
I'm talking about the Kanye album that he did for Nas.
Of course. I mean, everybody knows that. They said that was one of Nas' worst albums.
Kanye.
I thought you were talking about
the new album. We don't know what's on Donda yet.
What about that? What about that verse when he was like, "Yo, what if Lil Uzi was on a Premier beat?" You know what I mean? When he switched that up, I'm like, "Yo."
Yeah, we both was like, "Ooh."
Well, cause I was thinking like that a long time
then
back.
Then he said, "What about him on the Migos beat?"
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo. But then that shit could come to fruition now because
he put it into the universe.
For real.
I'm curious to hear what Uzi would sound like on a Primo beat. I'm curious to. I'm not going to shoot it down. Well, I would like to hear that.
I'm gonna share something with you that I saw on YouTube real quick, and then we can keep it moving forward. It's this young gentleman. I can't remember his name because I'm new to it. My brother put me on, but what he do is do these animated cartoons where he put, like, say Drake and Lil Baby in the room, but he do a little scenario like that song Drake and Lil Baby on. Drake be singing the verse, Lil Baby cut in, and then Lil Baby go ape shit, and then the whole thing. So he did this one with J. Cole and Lil Baby. And they was doing like a Dragon Ball Z reference where they was charging up and fighting up, and the RZA broke that shit up. And you got to see the commentary on how he did it, where Lil Durk and somebody else was in the background, like, so I think the niece was like, Lil Durk, go help Lil Baby because something, because J. Cole was whooping on him. They was doing that consecutive nonstop rap. And then Dirk was like, it's a little too late now. And then the dude who actually do it, he put himself in the cartoon. And he was like, look, ain't nobody can stop him now. And then the Abbott had the Chinese hat over his head, so you ain't know who he was.
The Abbott.
And then they went in the air to do one of them collide finishing moves, and he broke it up. And then he was like, I got a proposition for y'all. Because he was, and then they showed the Woo sign on his back. I was like, yo. That probably had come from listening to some of this new music and people saying stuff like, yo, what if you get them to do these and see how hip hop go? Since you can't take the South, if you can't do some type of turn over with the South, try to figure out how to switch them on over to some of this.
But you know what, though?
That vibe.
You know what, though?
See where they go with it.
The South. Originally, the South had to do what we was doing up here. Originally, the Scarfaces, they shit sounded like our shit. They was just talking about where they was from.
I don't think Face will agree on that one, but I will tell you.
I
feel where you coming from.
What I mean, it wasn't no difference in New York rap and Texas rap at that time. Wasn't no difference.
They said that we sounded off beat.
They said that who sounded off beat?
New York rap. East Coast rap. They said
that we was on beat of anybody.
Let you tell it, but let them tell you. That's what their whole difference was between the way that they rock and the way we rock. They said that we never sound on beat. Now mind you, I lived in Atlanta. You feel me?
Wait.
They said the East Coast hip hop don't sound on beat.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my fucking life.
Because you gotta understand this. When we rap,
there were some rappers that were off beat. I don't know.
They wasn't from here.
Well. See, because
that rap funny. I mean, I'm
who?
not gonna go into
No, I'm talking about off beat.
Back in the day,
Silk the Shocker was off beat.
Back in the day,
that's not our shit.
All right, but look,
that's down south shit.
What they were basically saying because
prior style they was talking about or something.
Everybody had a different flow.
I never heard neither one.
Yeah, it was in an old. I want to say it was an old UGK interview, something like that. Somebody was in there. They was like, "Yo, where's Bone? Y'all always off beat." I think they was joking, but at the same time, they was serious because I heard it before. But it's like when we rap, everybody had an identity. You knew you never had to worry about trying to figure out who was rapping. Everybody sounded different. So some people, like I say the Chef Ray, you feel me? When he rap, he go into somewhat of a iambic pentameter.
Yeah, but he on that metronome though.
Right.
He on that metronome,
right.
Bro.
But to them, the beats are so awkward.
So are we off beat or are they off beat?
People might they went to Chopped and Screwed, yeah, bro. It could be anything.
No. Chopped and Screwed is on beat though. This is what I'm saying. If I'm on the metronome and you say I'm off beat. Am I off beat?
Some of the tracks that a lot of rappers rap to from the East Coast, they move different.
Long as you on that
samples and shit like that.
As long as you on that metronome, you on beat.
I didn't understand it myself, but that's what the thing was.
Yeah,
now, if I'm wrong, comment in the section below on the video and give me your input.
East Coast rappers don't
comment
rap
in the
off
section.
beat.
Leave your hey, we might call you because we got some live correspondents coming
Bring
in.
you on in.
We called them in today, so we're gonna start bringing people in.
I ain't heard no offbeat East Coast rap.
Bro, when you from it, you don't hear everybody else's discrepancies.
Bro, I'm a producer. Everything I do is on beat. If I feel like you off beat, I'm gonna let you know. I don't.
They could have meant it in a different syntax.
Yeah, they might have said off beat. That might have been
said.
That might have been. They might have expressed themselves wrong. That ain't true.
I can't comment on what y'all saying. I do like how you flex your hip hop knowledge though when you call them the Abbott.
Oh man, listen, man. Let me tell you something.
I like that. I like that.
And we
like,
was
if you would have said Abbott, some people wouldn't even know who you was talking about.
You feel me?
The real Wu people would have.
Yeah. They
Yeah, he called him the Abbott.
Word. And I think they're supposed to be coming out with their thing again. They
the series coming back.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Oh
dope.
yeah, next month. Mm-hmm. Next month. What's the name just started back? Godfather Harlem. Episode 7.
Yeah.
Check it. I know you watched it. I watched it. Check it.
I'm on
check it.
The 50 joint.
Yeah, I watched that one too. That was good too.
That got me right now.
That was good too.
That got me right now.
That was good too.
I'm stuck there.
Yeah, I think everybody is big on that whole thing, man. I missed that train. I missed that train. I was somewhere else, man. I was trying to learn how to do something, create some stuff, man. I missed it, but there's more stuff out there. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, but them two right there though.
Mm-hmm.
Them the two right there.
Mm-hmm.
Them the two. So you did watch the last.
Yeah. I watched the.
Kanan.
Yeah, I'm caught up on that. I got to catch him on Godfather Harlem.
Hey, bro.
50 a genius, man.
Yeah, I like what
50,
they all geniuses. I ain't just giving him all.
No, I'm talking about when it comes to what he's doing. I never thought that power would be extending like it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, yeah.
I never thought that. Even when he said it, I'm like, how you going? Yo,
yeah,
you gotta get.
He just
You
repackaging it,
gotta
man.
give him the flowers.
He putting the same dope with different names, man. Mm-hmm. Different stamps. Same dope, different stamps.
Look, I agree with him on that, but when you see something in the beginning, you don't think about that. Like, I wish that they never would have killed Ghost off, man. I think their power kind of went down when they killed, I like the Ghost, but you know what I do like? Not to cut you off, I do like Mary J. Blige acting in that, man.
Yeah, no, Mary J. Blige dope in that. It's just hard. It's hard looking at Tariq as the when it was just Power, everybody was saying this the dumbest kid on TV.
Yeah, everybody was mad at him.
Now he the gangster.
Well, you know what? You got to do that. You got to say
it's
that.
It's still the dumbest kid on TV?
But you got to say that to say what everybody looking at now with the uprising, the 50 Cent's character. You know what I'm saying? It all plays itself into. So I'm pretty sure they was thinking about that ahead of the game. I'm pretty sure it was already on the table. They just was.
It's an opinion. Speaking of opinions, I need y'all opinion right now, since we got the yak out here and we vibing. I'm gonna give you some scenarios, and I just want y'all opinion. On me?
Yeah.
My bad, my
no,
brother. Good. Governor Andrew Cuomo, he resigned. What's your opinion?
You missed your mark, bro. You missed your mark. You said you didn't do it. Now you're saying, and we already know what an escape car looks like.
Resigning don't make him guilty.
Yeah, but we know what an escape car look like. It's always the one running in front of the bank.
Yeah, but
it's always running. And some fool in the front.
But bro.
I'm not saying he's guilty.
Nah, it was just too much pressure on him to do it, man.
Man, listen.
The president came out and said, we talked about it on the last one. The president came out and said, yo, he need to step down if the accusations are credible. Like, yo.
Well, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised.
He not guilty until he proven guilty to me.
Well,
Him stepping down is a mere formality. He wasn't getting voted back in.
If you read his
I
thing,
agree with that.
He said, I still ain't do it. But he said I'm gonna step down to
let the party go. To let the party go where it gotta go.
Well, now New York got there first.
My opinion is, hey, listen. Listen, wise man always said, man.
So you say
when the pain get great enough, you'll stop.
You do something about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your opinion on that. Quentin Tarantino, he told the podcast The Moment that he vowed not to give his mom a penny of his fortune after she belittled his writing as a child. He only helped her out with one thing in her life. She had an IRS problem, but he never gave her a dime.
Well, I feel like that too. Look.
So she put him down when he was a child, and he never forgot about that. Is he wrong?
Hey, listen, man. Don't love me when I'm up if you ain't love me when I was down.
Yeah, I don't think he was wrong about how he did it. Maybe he said that people might have looked at kind of crazy. But check this out: if I'm a wealthy man, I can go to my family and try to help them with situations to get them back on their feet. But if I give them money, I become their finance, and they're gonna come back looking for it when it's gone.
Yeah, I would rather help. What he's saying?
No, he's saying that his mother said that, but he helped her out with her IRS thing. To me, giving it to them helped her.
Right.
So giving her money.
Well, that's the only thing that he said. He said he would never.
He said he never did nothing else.
He said he would never buy her a house. He would never give her a penny.
If she was homeless, he probably would. Probably a small apartment.
Dr. Dre ain't get his daughter nothing.
You know, hey, everybody's situations are different. I get it, but there ain't nowhere in the world you're gonna sit there and tell me, all right, boom, your mom's on the street, and just because she said some shit when you was a kid, you not gonna get her a place to stay. That's just insane.
But I'll say this though: everybody don't value their mother the same way. And every mother don't value their child the same way.
You don't have to value your mother. I mean, I would, but you got some humane bone in your body where you won't allow your mother.
Some people ain't like that, bro.
Well,
some people ain't like that.
Well,
some people say it's fuck me, it's fuck you. Now look, you know the extent I'll go to for my mama. You know the extent I've been to for my mama.
Right.
So I'm not saying I'm that person. But what I'm saying is just because you my mother, don't mean you was a good mother. So, what am I rewarding you for if you wasn't? And I'm not saying that's my situation. I'm saying for some people, it'd be like that.
Hey, listen,
it'd be like, yeah, you was my mama, but you the one told me I wasn't never going to be shit.
Well,
I made it. Remember I wasn't going to be shit? No, you ain't going to be shit. Now don't be shit. You can't be mad at that person either. I'm not that person.
Well, that's the Pandora's box. That's the Pandora's box. That's the reason why a lot of people don't try to open that mug. Because when you got to explain why you got a problem with your mama, she had probably enough going on having to deal with her children.
His mother, he felt like his mother demeaned him and put him down.
Well, that's what made him great. He don't understand that shit.
Some people say she should be rewarded because that was his motivation.
Exactly.
For being great.
Oh, no. I don't have to reward you for degrading me.
I mean,
listen, I don't have to do that.
Listen, as an adult,
I could choose to, but I don't have to.
Right.
You can come up with a logical situation.
If you slap me, I could turn the other cheek. But if you slap me, you think that's what I'm gonna do?
No, I get you. I get what you're saying.
Fuck out of here.
I
could.
A valid point on both sides.
I could, but fuck you. If it's fuck me, some people is like, yo, if it's fuck me, it's fuck you.
Point blank.
Don't be mad at me because I'm up now. Is Dr. Dre wrong for not doing for his daughter after she grown?
Yeah, that was a topic.
Yeah, that was a heavy topic. I mean,
she's living in a car.
She says she's living in a car. Yeah. We don't know that to be true, allegedly. But I'll say this:
so
is he wrong?
Let me ask you a question and I don't know if this is the truth. I was debating with somebody about this. So, is it wrong for you to coddle your child up to that point and then just cut them loose and they don't know how to survive on their own?
Well, first of all, he wasn't coddling her. He was paying child support. And it stopped when she was 18. She's 38 now. That's why she said she ain't got a dime from him in 18 years.
That's what she said, 18 years?
She ain't got no money since the child support ran out. But we don't know what their relationship was, and I'm not going to say he's right or wrong. I'm not going to say he's right or wrong.
He never even acknowledged that shit.
Right. I'm not going to say he's right or wrong. But what I'm going to say is, all right, so when you figured out the money wasn't coming from him, then what the fuck you do?
Well, yeah, like you said with Quentin. You don't know the ins and out of all of it.
I know this. I know at a certain point, I knew that at around 14 or 15, I couldn't depend on nothing out the house.
All right, yeah.
So whatever happened.
Yeah.
So now I had two choices. I could either wait for them to do it, or I could go fucking do it.
Right, but
At what point?
But look, but you gotta understand something. The child support wasn't going to the child.
Pardon me, bro.
Nope. Let me finish.
That ain't Dre's fault.
Let me finish.
That ain't Dre's fault.
I ain't saying it's his fault. I'm saying that's an aspect of it we don't know because she might not have got a penny of it. That's her mama's fault.
She had somewhere to live. She ate
because her mama had a place to live.
All the way till she was 18.
And that's her mama's fault.
And then the child support ran out.
Yep. And then she ended up having to rely on her mama, and her mama cut her off. Not Dre. It wasn't Dre. You can't forget about Dre.
Mama ain't cut off.
Dre?
Dre's money got cut off. What mama gonna do?
Because
who know what mama was doing? You know what
she should have did? If she was that concerned, she would have took her ass to school, and she would have got another couple years, and maybe she would have smartened up and got some of that money to do something with it. I don't think her mama gave her a penny of that shit.
Probably not.
No.
But she still benefited from it. She had somewhere to live, and she ate all the way till she was 18.
Baby girl.
Yeah, when you grown,
somebody's daughter.
When you grown,
go out there and do some pop-up interviews, get you some money, baby girl.
Ain't nobody responsible for you after you 18.
Baby girl.
Monetize it.
Yeah, monetize. Listen, somebody. Go. They all doing it. You should do it too. Now.
Nah, monetize it. But what I'm saying is, don't nobody owe you nothing, man.
That's exactly what they do.
Yeah.
But don't nobody owe you nothing after you 18. Now, who's to say their relationship was dope? She could have been disrespecting this nigga.
That ain't even the point. The point is,
that is the point.
When you pay child support, that shit go to the mother. Mothers will tell niggas like, yo, word is born. This has nothing to do with you. How the fuck you gonna get it if it don't?
Nah, it do.
All right, cool. But when a woman tell you some shit like that, that means you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, but
that
what I'm saying is just because
his daughter,
just because the mother don't say, all right, the child support check came, here you go, don't mean that the child ain't get a dime of it.
Bro.
It don't mean that.
Bro, if she was saying that she didn't receive a penny, that means she
said she didn't get no money from him after she was 18.
Cool. All right, cool. Now, child support destroys the relationship between children based on what you got going on. The mother could easily been so greedy that it had gotten to a point where he couldn't even take care of the girl.
But it could have been the other way around,
but
too,
this is
bro.
what I'm telling you.
Guess what?
There's an aspect of it that we don't know.
Listen, I know niggas that throw parties.
They ain't Dre.
I know niggas that throw parties because they got off child support, bro. Don't do a mother.
I might have attended one by mistake.
Now look,
I might have been at one of them bitches by mistake. I ain't know it.
Let's tell you something. My son could call me for anything. If I got it, he got it, bro.
Yeah.
But I ain't obligated to do it.
That's a fact. And I agree with you on that.
So how could you look at a man that opts out?
Well, he only was able to opt out because she didn't continue her education. If she would have kept going, he would have had to keep paying.
There's plenty of people with education with no jobs. It ain't about your education.
I didn't say that.
It's about your hustle, bro.
Bro, yeah, I agree. She should have got off her ass, right? And I agree. If she would have, if the money was going to an account for her, and then she didn't have nothing after that, I would agree. She was bullshitting, and she didn't get none of that money, bro.
So how was mama supposed to pay the bills?
Because they think they could live off of $100 a fucking year, but the house is worth more than that. The car worth more than that. They got boyfriends who need draws and shit. That shit be going on.
We agree that mama didn't put no money to the side.
I don't think she did.
For the girl. I ain't saying she ain't put nothing to the side, but she didn't put nothing aside for the girl.
I don't think so.
Cool. I bet. But the money came and the money went.
Yeah.
So why is it a story that his daughter is living in a car and he ain't doing nothing about it?
Well,
without anybody knowing what their relationship is, or
just like you said, we don't know until somebody come out. It's
absolutely.
It's a good damn headline. Like you said, you don't know.
I don't know.
Like you said, she probably not had no hustle.
She might be.
You don't know.
A nice car.
It's a good
nigga.
headline.
If she had any hustle, listen.
Allegedly,
let me tell you something.
Allegedly.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it like this. If Dr. Dre was my dad, right, and I stopped receiving money when child support was up, and I'm Dr. Dre's son, guess what the fuck I'm doing?
Making beats?
Hey, listen, man. Not even that. Not even that. No.
I would do that.
I'm not going to wait 18 years to say I ain't got. The nigga don't take care of me.
I ain't got nothing.
I'd have been living in my car when I was 19. Yeah, I'm 19 years old. I'm Dr. Dre's son, and I'm living in a car. I'd have did it then. You ain't 18 fucking years.
Let me explain something.
20 years.
That's why I said there's a big gap in the story.
Yeah.
In the media. We don't know what happened in because 18 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy,
I don't care what man.
She could have been good. Not to cut you off. She could have been good and just fell off right now and then went to the media and put the shit on Dre.
That ass.
Like
you said,
adults ain't responsible for no adult.
Like you said, what the hell? Where the fuck were you for the 18 years? Where's the gap?
Yeah, it's a 20-year gap.
So I'm saying, she could have been on and then went off now.
Now, what would you say if you found out that he was a good parent to her, she was a good daughter, she's just twisting the story?
And guess what?
Well, that's why I said the gap.
Right.
In the story.
How would you recant your story?
Nigga, she tripping. But look, let's look at it like this. What if he been a good dad to her and she gave him her fucking ass to kiss? And when he got off child support, he said,
as a parent,
get it how you live.
As a parent, I don't think that's enough.
What's not enough?
Just a little that disrespect shit. It's unacceptable.
Well, that's where we differ. We differ as parents.
Yeah, no. Listen, there ain't no fucking differ as parents. We from the same fucking era.
Yeah, you're not gonna disrespect me and expect the world.
All right,
fuck
cool.
you.
All right, cool. But look, cool. Check this out.
He know I ain't lying.
Nah, well, shit.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, listen.
He know I ain't lying.
He's as honest as can be.
Listen. How many mistakes have you made and said, are you sorry or apologized?
A lot.
Not all of them.
A lot.
Not all of them.
I made a lot.
And then if a motherfucker was to walk up to you and be like, well, you know what? Just because you disrespected me, even though we siblings or family, fuck you.
Well, look,
bro,
my problems don't stem from disrespect because I'm not a disrespectful person.
You missing where I'm coming from. Don't change the topic.
No, you said disrespect.
I said, look, I understand.
I'm talking strictly about disrespect.
If she disrespected that man to the point where he felt as though that he would not do anything for her, it would have had to been something that would have probably put his ass in fucking jail. I don't think that a person could say something to you as a parent.
Or not. People different. Because the shit my son disrespected me about was not going to send me to jail. But when he disrespected me, I told that nigga, get it how you live. And then when he got it right, I continue. But you not going to fucking disrespect me, and then I'm going to be at the store trying to get the goddamn Jordans for box price. You can kiss my ass.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm going to go reward him for being disrespectful, but I'm not going to leave you out there to the wolves like that. I'm not going to get you the best shit, but you're going to be...
The minute you disrespect me, you asking for the wolves.
Well, then her ultimate disrespect was telling everybody in the world that he left her in a fucking car with nothing to
her
live.
Ultimate disrespect is the reason why she is in the position she's in.
We don't have that information.
Yeah,
we don't have that information.
I'm not saying that that's the case. I'm saying if that's the case.
Sometimes going public is going bad.
Yeah.
Kitchen table talk, like I said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like I said, I need to know what happened in the damn 18-year gap. Until we get that.
Because she could very well be right. But this is my thing, though. You cannot expect an adult to be responsible for an adult.
Yeah.
You're an adult.
Yeah. I agree with that. The adult aspect, yeah, I agree with that.
Now, a lot of people not going to agree that your parenting is over once your child is adult, because I don't believe that. I believe that, you're a parent until you die. But if I'm being disrespected, I'm not bending over backwards for you. If we got a great relationship and you respect me and I respect you, because I'm all about respect. I'm going to respect you. I'm only going to treat you the way I want to be treated.
I agree with that.
So if I'm getting disrespect, so you want to disrespect me, but you want to live off me too.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's the case for Dre. We off Dre.
Yeah.
I'm just saying as a parent.
Yeah, nah. As
a parent.
When you start talking about that, I totally agree with you. Because we from where you paid some respect even if the person wasn't your parent, because you was taught to be respectful. So if the person next door, the neighbor, whatever like that, if you're cussing in front of them and they heard you, you would automatically turn around and apologize to them. Because you ain't that type of person.
That's a fact. That's how we was raised. These kids not raised like that.
Nah, yeah.
So they'll tell you fuck you to your face. They'll tell you ain't my daddy. They'll tell me that the stepdaddy is my daddy because he here. They'll tell you all of that shit, and then I'm living on the street.
Well, until we figure out. Well, that's when we'll be here because I don't think that
We'll probably never get it because Dre ain't gonna respond. He shouldn't. He ain't got no reason.
We definitely got to see how the story plays out, man. With the Jenko news, we got to tap back into that because, like I said, I need to know the gap.
Yeah.
Until we find out the gap.
By the way, I didn't mean to cut you off. Dre is my motherfucking idol, man.
What?
I'm not the personal aspect of his life, man. That he's
no, that's just allegedly. That's just a news topic.
Just topic shit.
Speaking of Jenko news, I'm gonna run off a couple things. I just want to hear y'all thoughts on it. Washington State inmate gets 25 years added to his sentence after murdering his cellmate who actually raped his sister.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen.
What was his original sentence?
I don't know.
I think it was like 10 years or something like that.
He took on the extra 25 to get the nigga that killed.
You could have caught
that.
No,
he killed the dude. His cellmate was the guy.
Was the nigga that raped his sister?
When he killed him, he got the extra 25.
He got the extra. That's what I'm saying. He took an extra 25 for killing the nigga that raped his sister.
He could have got that just defending himself in jail. He could have murked the security guard by and she could have ended up with that 25. But if I was in the same cellmate. Same room with the motherfucker that did some shit like that to my kid too, man. Hey, listen, man, I'm gonna be a lifer, nigga. I'm gonna be a lifer. Cause come on, bro, you already under emotional stress, and then you meet this nigga.
Hey,
this motherfucker, his daughter.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I'm gonna say this. Once they figured out why that man died, they shouldn't have given him 25 years.
Well,
right.
They shouldn't have gave him 25 years.
That was almost like a setup, right?
Yeah, that's a setup. They look forward
because you know why? Anybody on the panel that said, yo, 25 would have done the same thing if it was them in the same situation.
Or you think that dude ended up being his cellmate?
Okay, so he was already serving a 43-year sentence.
Oh yeah, they did.
Wait. No. Listen. Oh, y'all about to get.
If he was
I thought it was like
if he had 43,
he was gonna be in there for a minute.
If he was serving 43,
no, he wasn't. All right, so the guy he killed was a child had already predator. 43 years of child sex crimes.
Okay.
So he killed him.
He killed
Somebody
him.
might look at that.
He put him out of his misery.
Yeah, so people might look at that as a good thing.
He put him out of
some people might.
Hey, bro, listen. If I'm in the cell with the nigga that raped my sister,
he said what Fu said. He wasn't stable at that point.
Yeah,
he said he had so much going on in his
How
head.
could you be stable in the cell with the nigga that raped your sister?
Or anybody like him.
Or anybody in your family.
Yeah.
Or anybody you love.
Well, that's why they did. They only reported.
But you heard what he said, though?
They put him in there and they had no idea that they were connected.
Yeah,
but you heard what he said?
That was BS.
You heard what he said?
That was bullshit.
You heard what he said?
What he said?
He said, did you think he ended up in that cell by mistake?
Yeah, that shit was on purpose.
Hell no, he ended up. And now look,
Cooked.
they put him in there saying they didn't know they had that type of relation. So that's y'all fault, right?
Yeah.
So why you give him 25?
Yeah.
Y'all set that shit up.
Bad on the mental and everything. And he said the dude was talking to him about it, wanted to explain to him what happened. Come on, maybe he's asking for it.
Oh, he got the script. If this motherfucker opened the book.
They put that man in that motherfucker on purpose.
Oh, well, that's why he not alive and he got more time to think about it.
Well, the social media detectives today struck another one. Florida woman test drove a car and never returned it. And the social media people, they helped the police find the car.
Mind y'all social media.
Social media strikes again, right?
Yeah,
mind
y'all social media, man. Everybody getting caught up because they think that this is the life.
So the lady
stole a car.
She test drove it on social media?
No, she test drove it.
She just the person at the thing put it on social media. Oh yeah, he did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, well, people were probably.
I thought you meant she did. She put it on there.
Nah.
Yeah, somebody probably was taking pictures of it. They was probably reporting it.
Did y'all see the cop who was So they found a car, and he found a car in a parking lot. He was with his partner, and it was raw fentanyl in there. Y'all ain't see that?
Oh, and he touched it?
No, he didn't touch it. He
smelled around it.
He was smelled it.
He was about to test it.
OD.
But the smell of it.
He OD. The Florida cop.
Y'all seen that?
Yeah, and then his partner had to hit him with that.
That's game thing. He always say every headline, Florida man.
Yeah, only in Florida, bro. But look, hey, bro, he was going to test it. I don't know how the fuck he got exposed to it to where it did that to him.
Yeah, I think it got on his hands.
But he passed out. His partner saved his life. Yeah. They was hitting him with the
they said he OD'd.
Narcan.
Yeah.
They was hitting him with the Narcan, and I was watching it. I hate to laugh at this. He was like, "I'm officer such and such, and I almost died from an overdose of
when they
fentanyl."
Yeah, because look, they always
They did
have
a whole
to put it,
PSA on that shit.
yeah, they always got to put it together for the interview their way, and they make them look like a fool. It was already a fucked up situation, but the way they have to set it up for their own well-being is like whack as hell. Like, yo.
So the person who had the car was not in the car?
I don't think so.
I thought they.
She probably just spent off with it. But I got something for you, fool. Spin off what you said. Speaking of whack, and Game could attest to this. Whack 100 interview. Game watched it on Spotify, right?
Watch what?
Whack 100 interview with
Tekashi?
I hate mentioning it. Yeah, Tekashi.
Yeah, I don't like
I'm a
that.
reporter. I'm a news reporter.
Yeah.
Tekashi, what do you think about that? In real brief.
Oh my
I
God.
Keep that one brief. We keep this one brief. We don't give him too much attention.
Hey, look.
Man, more power to him.
Hey, look. You can feel.
More power to
You can feel however you want to feel about Wax sitting down at the same table with him, but Wax sat down at the table and told that nigga he was a civilian. Like, you not who you say you are. Like, he repeatedly told him, like, yo, bro, you ain't do no gangster shit. You not no street nigga. You a civilian. You went and did what a civilian would do. Because Tekashi was trying to justify it like, yo, well, they broke this rule, they broke that rule, and they fucked my baby mother, they did all of that, but the only rule that can't be broken is snitching. He said, see, that's where you wrong at. He said, yo, you supposed to handle it within the guidelines of the street. You didn't. You gave a statement.
I'll tell you what's the funny thing about the biggest trick. It's a hell of a marketing campaign.
For both of them?
I think for Whack. I don't think it's for Tekashi.
Well,
I mean, people are funny. You want to know how you killed Tekashi?
Hey, bro,
you want to know how you take Tekashi out? You stop talking about him.
Yeah, you just leave.
But it's a hell of a topic because you know why I brought this up. I think I brought it up last time we talked about. I don't think it was out yet. Remember?
It wasn't.
I asked you.
Yeah, it wasn't out yet.
But it just keeps coming across the damn timeline.
Yeah.
Like, this is why I brought it up today. This is what I'm saying. I'm going into marketing. I'm not thinking about them. Like, no disrespect to either one of them. You know what I mean? Because I watch it because it's entertaining. But, yo, it keeps coming across. It's a headline.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I'm going to tell you
Million
this.
views.
I'm going to tell you this,
It's a
though.
headline.
Hey,
Feel
look.
me?
Hey, look. But as a chess player, if you watch that interview, you'll see what Wack was doing. The average motherfucker ain't going to understand.
No.
what
I'm not
Wack was
saying that.
doing.
I'm just saying the headline.
Did you watch it?
No, I didn't watch. I listened
Alright,
I listened to them talk on Clubhouse. I didn't see that interview.
Alright, so
they
look.
had to talk on Clubhouse.
So look, I'm gonna tell you what Wack did, and I'm sitting there like, oh wow. So look, he talking to Tekashi, right? He like Tekashi like, yeah, I ain't had security in 8 months. He like, yeah, you came here by yourself. He said, well, you just came with these few guys right here, and it was like 3 other niggas, right? Look what Wack did. Wack said, yo, oh y'all be with him? Come over here. He put them niggas on camera, bro. He made them niggas come get in front of the camera. They get in front of the camera. Yeah, Now everybody see who with the
now
niggas.
y'all affiliated.
Now y'all
Y'all part of the
you
shit.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
got
motherfuckers is dissing Wack for what he did.
No, that's
but
why
bro,
I said it's a hell of a
Wack was playing chess.
Yeah, it's a hell of a marketing.
Wack told that nigga, he said, bro, you would have never been able to do that shit you did to them motherfuckers if you was around me. You wouldn't have never been able to be that involved.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then the act said, yo, well, what if he was only fucking with Shotty? Then them 2 motherfuckers would have had to go somewhere else with that shit. They wouldn't have been around here. Like, yo, Wack was playing chess.
Tragic.
I believe it's a genius thing because I'm telling you, it came across the timeline.
It got the exposure.
Wack was playing chess. I ain't mad at him.
It got the
It got the
exposure.
exposure.
I ain't mad at him. And he did he told him, he said, yo, I don't consider you a snitch. You a civilian.
Yeah,
You
he
was-
told him whatever he needed to tell him to sit him
no,
down, sit him
no,
still,
no.
so he can go ahead and
What
make
he
a
told
fool
him-
out of him at the
what
same
he
damn
told him
time.
was factual. If somebody do something to if somebody snatch your mother bag and she call the police on him, she is not a snitch.
Listen, yeah, mom,
She's a civilian.
Yeah, I get that.
She's a civilian.
I get that, but she wasn't banging on Wax.
Bro.
She was a civilian. Don't act
Bro.
like a gangster
Bro.
if you ain't no goddamn gangster.
Arnold Schwarzenegger act like a gangster in every fucking movie.
Well, we knew
played
he
in.
was an actor.
You should have known this was an actor. That's what Wack was saying. They should have known this nigga was an actor. It's entertainment.
Hey, look.
Every rapper
look.
ain't doing what they saying they doing.
Hey, look. You could put that in. You could put that out there, but Lord knows, that's what you portray. That's what we assume you are until proven otherwise.
Scarface the movie did more than Scarface the rapper to me.
Fair enough. But for those that was going at it back and forth, them Twitter wars that got niggas killed and everything like that, hey, bro, they was rappers too.
Hey, bro.
Until you prove otherwise. Until you prove otherwise.
Clowned each other and did all that shit, but they friends.
Like I said,
until you
they
prove
was acting,
otherwise.
bro.
Like I said, it's a hell of a marketing campaign because it's top of the headlines, like everywhere. And I just think, I think that's amazing.
Wack played chess. If niggas is mad at Wack,
balls are steals. Balls are steals.
If niggas is mad at Wack, then they don't get it. Yo, bro, he did everything. Yo, bro, he bought the niggas with him on camera. He kept telling the one nigga that was with him, like, yo, you ain't it. He kept telling you was a clown. He was dissing these niggas.
See, I think we're gonna have to go back. I didn't watch the interview on purpose.
Bro,
yeah,
watch it. I watched it for journalistic purposes.
Yeah, right.
Them fucking colors.
Right, because you said you would. And the Clubhouse thing kept coming up on my YouTube, so I watched it, like you said, because I wanted to speak on it. But I just thought, like, my thing about, I'm always looking at it for marketing. I'm always thinking about money.
Absolutely. Shit,
I'm like, yo, this is amazing. This topic is just at the top.
Couple of laws.
Wack ain't stupid, bro.
Well, listen.
Wack was playing chess. And he played chess through the whole interview. Bro, he was disrespecting this nigga.
See, now I'm going to end up having to take a little peek in there.
We got to check it. If any of y'all seen it, leave a comment in
Wack
the comments.
Ain't do nothing that wasn't.
Tell us y'all opinion.
Wack ain't do nothing that wasn't solid.
Like
that shit, unless you consider him sitting at the same table with him as not being solid. Outside of that, he ain't do nothing that wasn't solid, bro.
Hey, well, listen, man.
He told that nigga everything he wanted to tell him.
So basically, what you saying is that there's a lot of people that's mad at Wack for doing the interview.
Yeah. My son was mad at him.
Okay.
Now I don't know if my son saw the interview, but just at the headline, like my son was upset because Wack is a real blood nigga. He's a real pyro.
I'll tell you this, man. That kid still running around here getting millions of views, and like you said, Wack played him for him.
And Wack told him.
Like Barry said, it was a hell of a fucking hell of a campaign.
Wack told him. He said, yo, you did to them what they was trying to do to you. You just beat them at their own game.
Yeah, I agree with that in a sense. I agree with that in a sense.
No,
but
I agree with it all the way.
Yeah,
they did, bro.
I don't want to.
He was manipulating them.
I don't want to.
And they was manipulating him for the bag.
I don't want to attach.
Wack told him, you ain't no gangster. You was just the nigga with the bag.
Yeah.
If you said to move, they was gonna move. You had the bag.
So it's safe to say that what Tekashi did went wrong.
That shit went wrong as hell.
It depends.
Hey, bro. That nigga got played.
Hey, bro, it depends on who watching it. If a civilian watching it, they might not think Tekashi did nothing wrong. But if a nigga from the street watching it, they know what Wack was doing.
Well, it's definitely a segue into when things go wrong.
Let's go.
And when things go wrong today is sponsored by KNCP.us. There's 50 slots left. You get 10% off the Urban brand apparel. It's excellent. Make sure you log on KNCP.us right now. Use the discount code Smoke Talk. You get 10% off.
Word.
Now we're gonna let Game speak on this segment of when things go wrong.
Oh, let me
wait.
Let me get closer to the mic.
So Game was out in the field and sent this to me right here about the you want to read it to him? Yo, this shit be coming random too. About it's amazing.
My favorite part, man.
Hey, look. All right, so look. A New York surgeon says his wife lived a double life as a high society prostitute. An NY surgeon. His wife out there selling pussy.
Wait a minute.
So which means she's selling pussy for sport.
Yeah, because you got money. You ain't
money ain't an issue.
Yeah, money ain't an issue. So
You selling pussy for sport.
she was bored. She had to find a
he didn't know who the fuck he was with.
All right, cool. But boom. All right. Well, no, he knew who the fuck she was. When you got them little extra twos and fews, you get some strange.
So how you marry her then? How you marry her if you know she's a?
Man, if we start going into motherfuckers getting married, I know I've heard a few situations where people marry somebody in less than a month.
A prostitute.
Bro.
A prostitute, bro.
He said his 32-year-old wife duped him, hiding her secret life as a prostitute for wealthy men.
Probably was his people's.
She had made $700,000.
Oh, she ain't no hoe. She ain't no prostitute, man. That's business.
Bro.
72 grand.
She ain't no hoe to the
She wasn't charging the motherfuckers $40.
To her husband, she
She wasn't charging $40.
Oh, so the price determines if you're a hoe.
Hey, listen, bro. Hey, listen. It's a fine line between the hoe and the prostitute.
That was in 2015. She made $700,000.
Come on now.
He said from John's.
That's an escort. That's a professional escort.
Not to him. That's his fucking wife.
Not no more. He lost that one. He fucked that whole shit up because surgeons are not home. They on call 24 hours a day.
Right.
When they get into relationships, they got to make sure they know who they dealing with.
She wasn't just cheating, bro. She was selling pussy. That's different.
For large amounts of cash.
Said she had a financial records of 675,000 cash deposits from 2015 and 2021, with checks coming from a New Jersey real estate executive.
Listen here.
Yo,
if you gonna pop that, if you gonna pop that.
She was getting to that bag.
If you gonna pop that, make sure you can retire from it.
Yeah, it was his wife though. They divorced.
Bro.
They divorced now.
Of course they divorced.
Yeah,
I'm gonna drink this for him, man.
Yeah, hey man, man, listen, man, shout out to the game, man.
Hey, look,
don't hate the player, hate the game.
Hey, look, man, that ain't it, bro.
What you gonna do?
That ain't it.
What we gonna do, game? Listen.
You gotta make better choices.
Hey, that's a fact.
You gotta know who
She
you
was
with.
crowned Miss Connecticut in 2011.
Got him. She probably was a little bombshell.
She was proud.
She covered up her sex work by telling her hubby she had a tech startup and receiving venture capital funding.
Look, y'all can get mad at me.
She claimed she had to travel for work, or that she was going out with
crowned Miss
girlfriends.
Connecticut.
She said she claimed she had to travel.
Nice.
She claimed she was traveling for work, or that she was going out with girlfriends.
Listen here.
Yeah, that's Miss Connecticut.
Please, hear me out on this. It's gonna be real short. Please. Listen here. Money. When you involve yourself to make money, I am not mad at you. What you do is your business until somebody find out they gave her the name of prostitute. I guarantee you that the people that was using her services respect her. I am one of those people that will sit here.
If you don't get the fuck out.
I'm one of them people. Fuck that. I'm one of them people.
Hey, yo,
Listen.
he heard that number and everything serious.
Hey, look.
Hey, nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Ronnie on
Nigga,
Players Club.
You catch your
Ronnie on Players Club
being
wasn't
a
no hoe.
prostitute.
Ronnie on Players Club wasn't no hoe until she got beat up. She was driving that big ass car. She had on good shit. Wasn't nobody complaining about that goddamn girl. Until Diamond whooped her ass. And then she became a hoe. She was bleeding and her fucking wig was all off.
Bro.
When the motherfucker secure a bag,
Hey, bro.
where's the problem?
Bro, no, ain't nothing wrong with
I
securing the
can
bag.
name a bunch of celebrities that got in like
Y'all
that.
are witnesses.
Me too.
You seen
Right?
the change.
But we ain't calling them
Me
prostitutes.
too.
When I read The Prophet, you see...
They ain't calling them prostitutes, is they?
It changed his whole way of thinking when he said that 700K.
Look, we were just talking about a few people who got albums coming out. They did the same thing. We ain't referring to them motherfuckers as bad people.
I'm not saying she did nothing wrong for selling the pussy.
Okay, what you saying?
I'm saying she did something wrong for selling the pussy while she married. That's what I'm saying.
That was the
I respect.
That was the only time she could do it.
I respect the hoes that let it be known they hoes.
We get that, man.
I don't respect the hoe that deceive and
Look.
deception. I don't
Listen.
respect that.
That shit went wrong. Shit went wrong. It went wrong for him.
And her.
And well, shit, she scored, bro. She scored. And then what's
Hey,
gonna
bro.
happen? She's gonna divorce him, and we're gonna be talking about her, him giving her $300 a month.
No, not if she made $750K.
Man, you know how them
Nah,
courts
it's
is,
different.
man.
It's
No,
Yo, bro,
no.
that nigga not making no. Bro, he probably not making $750K.
Oh, yes, he is.
All right,
Yes, he is.
he might be making about that.
Bro,
About that.
these motherfucking doctors.
He might make.
A foot doctor could fucking scrape some shit out your toe. That's $90K.
Hey, bro.
Off the back from your
Hey, bro.
insurance.
Hey, bro. Let me tell you.
They get greedy, bro.
Bro,
Greedy.
Doctors, listen to me. Doctors is not making. All doctors ain't making no.
Not all doctors.
They not making no $750,000 a year.
He should have sold his ass.
She probably made more than him, nigga.
She got a market.
He fuck around and get some money from that dumb bitch.
He might, yeah, but then that would make him smart. He might as well keep her as a wife. Mm-hmm. Yeah, why can't, man? Come on, man. He probably was doing it to her when she was prostitute. They probably met her like that. How we know?
She ain't let him know.
Hey, listen, man.
He wouldn't
Pretty
know.
woman
It
walking down
it
the
said
street.
it said NYC surgeon finds out that his wife was a prostitute.
Yeah,
They ain't meet her like that.
Propaganda.
Ain't no fucking propaganda.
Propaganda.
I respect the ones that let it be known.
Hey, listen, man.
Well, you know.
I don't respect them actors.
Hey, that number was high.
That was a high number.
Speaking of numbers, we on to the Jenko Sports section of the podcast. I'm gonna be calling in week to week. We're gonna be calling in. We got correspondents out in the field. So today I'm gonna call in TMC Goldie to comment on what I said last week about the Lakers and Brooklyn. But right now, before I call TMC Goldie, I want to real quick. I put a poll out on Twitter earlier. My Twitter is @barrybondzmgmt. I put a poll out. So Lamar Jackson has had COVID twice and won't get vaccinated, and he won't speak on it. The people are saying that he doesn't care about exposing his teammates to COVID. Is he wrong? I put a poll out today on Twitter. 53% of the people said he was. 47% said he wasn't. So, do you think yes or no?
I think it's his decision to get
So
vaccinated
is he
or
wrong?
not.
Is he wrong? Yes or no?
You can't say you wrong because you don't know why he not getting
I
vaccinated.
think it's a team decision to pull him off of their squad if they have
So
to.
is he wrong?
I don't believe that he's right.
The
so
team
you think he
can't
wrong?
do that though.
Look, bro, it's either the whole.
I'm just saying the team can't do it.
It's if the business got to go down for one person, you choose the business.
Yeah, but the team can't say we not gonna let you be on the team because you're not vaccinated. The team can't do that.
All right, so what do you do?
That's discrimination.
What if you do if everybody catch COVID?
If you now, I ain't saying the team can't cut him for another reason, and the team don't need a reason to cut you. But he's too valuable to cut.
I'm not saying they should cut him for not taking the vaccine. I'm saying that they have to
But
come
he
up
too
to
valuable.
a decision.
He
All
too
right,
valuable.
cool. So then they better go talk
So
to
you
him.
say he's wrong. So you say yes.
Yeah, I
And
think.
you say no.
I can't say he wrong.
I need a yes or no.
No, I can't say he wrong.
So
no,
no.
Yeah,
no.
I
You
don't.
say yes.
Yeah,
I can't say he
So we
wrong
got
for
a
not
yes.
getting vaccinated.
because he's not thinking
Yes
about
and a
nobody
no.
but himself.
So-
But yeah, that is. I mean, well, you don't know what his reason is for not getting
So
vaccinated.
we still got 9 hours left on this poll. So on the next podcast,
Yeah.
I'll
We'll
let you know
revisit.
we'll revisit that.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I would like to hear that. I would like to know what's going on with that.
I would like to, figure that out, see what's going on, man. Let's call
But
it
yeah,
good,
but
brother.
to just not get vaccinated, like you can't be mad at that. That's his choice.
No, I understand. It's a difficult one to make, but
Yo, TMC Goldie, what's up?
Yo, what's going on, Barry B?
What's going on with you? I got TMC Goldie reporting live. He's from the correspondent in the field right now.
Live in the field, man. Live in the field, checking out these sports things. I just got through watching this Kay Cunningham and Jalen Green Summer League game.
Okay. So, let's see. So some of the topics going on today. I wanted to touch in on
Before we start, man, I heard you called me out on the last episode, man.
Yeah, I called you out talking about Brooklyn and I believe the Lakers can beat Brooklyn, man, if they go to the finals, man. I got a Brooklyn fan right to the left of me right here,
yes,
man.
sir.
Listen, I'm going to tell you again, like I told you the last time we had this conversation. if Brooklyn and the Lakers meet in the finals, that means that they both healthy and they both in rare form. So I don't see Brooklyn losing to anybody if they're healthy. That's just what it is because they got Kevin Durant.
I definitely disagree.
I agree with him.
Go talk to him, gang.
I know why you agree, but
Yes.
I definitely disagree.
Yes.
I'm listening.
He said he listening.
KD ain't built for it, bro.
What?
Katie, what?
He not. He not.
Oh, bro, you trip. So let me ask you this: was he?
Where he get his rings at?
Ah, here we go with this
He
shit.
got him in Golden State, busting them pull up hezzy pull up threes in your boy's eye.
He was on the
That's
All-Star
where he
team.
got him from.
Hey, bro. All right, so now he in Brooklyn. He number 1 with 2 point guards.
Actually, you got a hybrid. You got a James Harden can play the 1 and the 2, but continue on.
Kyrie can play the 1 and the 2, but he got 2 point guards.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
that is not what Golden State was.
Well, they're both a different dynamic.
And that bench in Brooklyn. I don't know, Gold.
Well, the bench in Brooklyn is not the same bench that was in Golden State because
You
the
damn
one that
right
was
it
in
ain't.
Golden State was you had
That
a
was a
lot of
starting
vet-
squad on the bench.
You had a lot of veterans too. You had a lot of people that been in the league for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
and
Gold.
they actually worked together.
Hey, Gold, that Golden State bench was a starting squad for somebody else.
If you're talking about the Detroit Pistons, then yeah, you're right. It was a starting squad.
They could have been a starting squad.
Yeah, I give it to you. But the thing about it is this: we seen Brooklyn with just 2 of their stars completely demolish everybody that they played.
Yep.
Let's just call it what it is.
In the East.
So,
In the East where other
right.
teams was hurt too. Some of them
Right,
teams they
well,
beat had
well,
injuries too.
Right, but was the Milwaukee Bucks injured when they played?
Who was injured on the Bucks?
Nobody.
Oh, the Bucks beat them.
Exactly, but the Bucks beat them once. It was KD by himself, in which he dropped a 50 ball on them, basically by himself.
Somebody was hurt.
Put on the line.
Kyrie got hurt.
Who did they play?
Giannis,
Who-
Giannis
no,
fell
but
on
wait,
Kyrie.
wait.
Giannis fell on Kyrie.
Who did Brooklyn play in the series before Milwaukee?
Who did Brooklyn beat?
We beat
Was it Philly?
Was it Boston?
Boston.
Boston.
We beat
Yeah,
Boston.
Okay.
Boston.
We know who was hurt.
Boston wasn't gonna do shit anyway. We know that.
Jaylen Brown was hurt, bro.
It wasn't gonna make a difference.
How you know?
We know these things.
No, we don't know these things. Jaylen Brown was hurt. Who they played in a round before that?
Let me ask you this question: What rank or what place was Boston?
I think they ended up
Seventh
seventh.
or
They
eighth?
were seventh.
They was seventh.
I'll rest my case. Continue on.
Wait. Okay, well, what seed was Milwaukee?
They were 3,
What seed was Brooklyn?
2.
I rest my case.
Do you honestly think that if Harden played hurt and Kyrie ended up leaving? Come on.
Harden was a decoy. He
Yeah.
was out there.
Yeah, he put up them
Hey,
points
bro,
barely.
hey, bro.
He was just being there.
We're talking
Like,
about all these what ifs and what ifs, nigga.
Hey, this is-
what fucked up? What fucked up Brooklyn? Injuries, right?
Injuries.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So if injuries could be their excuse, then every team that had somebody injured could use that as a fucking excuse.
all right, but
Right, but the argument or the question that me and Bondz had was if the Lakers play the Nets in the finals,
Fully
who's
healthy.
gonna win? Right, but if they're gonna make it to the finals, they're gonna be fully healthy because what we seen just happened when LA was hurt, because AD was hurt, LeBron was half of LeBron. They got beat by Phoenix. When Brooklyn got hurt, they ended up losing Game 6 to Milwaukee. So what that tells you is if they're not healthy, they're not going. So if Brooklyn is in the finals, meaning they're healthy, and if the Lakers are in the finals, meaning they're healthy, Brooklyn's winning that series.
I ain't got it like that.
We definitely.
I would love to see it.
We all would love to see it. We definitely are
I ain't
going.
got it like that.
We definitely are going to revisit this.
LeBron is
when the
made
finals
out of something
come.
that KD ain't made of.
We're going to see. I believe that's what the finals going to be.
How is he not made of that though, game?
LeBron is made of something that KD's not made of.
I've seen LeBron whooped and won, having to carry a team.
But the reason why any team did anything they ever did with LeBron on it was because of him.
Okay, cool.
All I gotta say is
KD can't say that.
The last time
KD can't say that.
And LeBron in the finals, KD was busting his ass, pulling that heavy pull-up to bust his ass in game 3.
Yeah, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. It was 4 All-Stars on there.
Okay.
Of course.
Hold on.
Of course.
Let me ask you a question. If you take Klay Thompson off of that team and you put him on the team and he's the man, do they even make the playoffs?
He's an All-Star. He's an All-Star.
Nope.
He's an All-Star.
Nope. He might even end up being mediocre.
If you take Klay Thompson off of that team and he's the number 1 option on the team, do they make the playoffs?
Yo, same thing go for Draymond.
No, if you
But
take
them
Draymond
on the same
off of
team, nigga. KD went to a bomb squad already. They already won. He went to a bomb squad. He don't get no.
You a question, though.
Bro, he don't get no credit for them 2 fucking rings, nigga.
When it comes to each one of those players, if you put them on their own team and they're the number 1 option, does their team make the playoffs?
Who knows? But if you put,
No. The answer to that
all right.
question is
So
no,
look,
Jamie.
if you
know
put
that's the
KD,
answer to that
if you put KD,
They're going to go at it.
if you put KD on a team without Kyrie and James Harden, do they make the finals?
You put LeBron on the team without Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Kevin Love, and Kyrie, the same person you talking about.
Yeah, he did it with Larry
What did
Hughes. He went to the finals with Larry Hughes and fucking and what was that? Mo Williams.
And what happened when he got there?
He lost, but he went to the finals.
He got swept.
He went to the finals.
And that's when the East
KD ain't never been to the fucking finals without 2 All-Stars. You crazy.
He said he got swept.
Okay, so
You
listen,
crazy.
That's equivalent to saying I go over to a chick's house and I rub on her all night. We talk and do all this, but I don't fuck. So at the end of the day, I win. No,
Bro.
I went over there.
Yeah, but KD wouldn't even been at her house, is what I'm saying.
Hey, you can't get blue balls if you don't make it over there.
That's my point exactly. My point exactly. You can't get blue balls if you ain't make it there.
We
I'd rather be at the house.
we are definitely going.
And we agree that LeBron and took some motherfuckers there, and KD
Listen.
have not.
I enjoyed that.
Listen, Goldie definitely is going to be reporting in the field for us.
I'm in the field, man.
Hey, Goldie actually had a. And today is going to be the first time we have When Things Go Wrong Part 2.
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead, Goldie, tell them about it, man.
So I heard about y'all's When Things Go Wrong session that y'all have, so I have to bring a When Things Go Wrong myself. I don't know.
This Bishop game you talking to?
No, check this out. Go ahead.
No.
This is
about a young gentleman that used to be on that Lakers squad that you're talking about named Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder, okay.
So, he had a $80 million extension that the Lakers offered him, right?
Yeah.
And he turned it down, right?
Yeah, courtesy of Brandon Robinson. That's how I knew. But keep it going.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Brandon. Big shout out to Brandon Robinson.
Also that he was searching for a $151 million contract for me and Bondz the Chicago Bulls, right?
Uh-huh.
So we went ahead and got Lonzo Ball for 85, right?
Right.
So did you see what he signed for this evening?
No. First of all, who he signed to?
Boston.
He signed to Boston.
Which means that his ass is going to be on the bench.
For $60 million?
No.
What?
1 year, $5.9 million.
Yeah, that's damn near the veteran minimum.
You fucked up. Oh shit.
Schroeder tried it.
When things went wrong, when things go wrong.
Part two.
Part 2.
He done ate the ball, God.
Oh,
damn.
my God.
Dropping the ball.
You said $5.9 million?
Yeah, you heard me. 5.9.
Damn, they get that shit to like
Damn.
receivers for 1 year.
How they do that to him coming off the finals? No, he wasn't coming off the finals.
He should have.
No, he said that they said that
they went out in the first round.
They
Yeah,
offered
nigga,
him,
you getting 5.9.
Turned down what 80?
He turned down 80, right?
He turned down 80 on an extension.
Oh, he wilding, bro.
And then, I don't know who it need to be his ex-agent.
Yeah.
That nigga fucked him.
Yeah.
But,
Get him out of here.
That he was going to free agency trying to get 140 to 151 million.
Come on, we gotta do better.
Yeah, nah.
We gotta do better.
Shit, Dinwiddie ain't even get that.
Yeah, so he's at
I take Dinwiddie over Schroeder.
Yeah, me too. And he got a whopping $5.9 million for 1 year.
Damn.
So,
When things go
wrong,
wrong,
part two.
We appreciate your contribution out in the field.
What a way to end everything. Damn.
Yeah. Weekly, Goldie will be reporting to us out. He's out in the field, reporting live from Kentucky. Okay, Gold. So I got one more question for you before we go.
All right, what's that?
Dame Lillard, where's the best place for him to go? What's your opinion, real quick? Tell me where you think his best place to be. It was the Knicks, Miami Heat, Golden State, Lakers, which I think the Lakers is off the table now, right?
Lakers off the table.
Boston. Sixers.
Gotcha. So I think for the best, since it's a trade, it's gonna be, who can put the best package together to get Dame.
Right.
I actually think Golden State probably can put the best package together to send back to Portland because they have so many options. Because you got Andrew Wiggins, you got the two first-round draft picks, Moses Moody and Jonathan Kuminga, which both of them are dope.
What's the kid from Washington?
Say again?
What's the kid that came from Washington?
It came from Washington. Otto Porter.
Yup.
Yep, they got Otto Porter too. And then they got the first-round draft pick from last year, Wiseman, the big man.
Yeah.
So you got so many options to put a package together to get Dame that would basically be able to send something back to Portland that's going to be worth it. Also, how that works for Golden State because, a lot of people may have a question about them having two point guards and how Steph and Dame are going to be able to play together. And the benefit.
My question.
Yeah, the benefit of that is having Draymond Green being your primary point forward or facilitator. Most of the time, Steph is actually playing off ball anyway, coming out picks and so on and so forth. So with him playing and having that capability, it unlocks that potential of you being able to get Dame and have him alternate with Draymond or stagger their minutes where both Draymond and Dame can facilitate your offense. And now you can move Clay to the 3 since he's 6'7", and he's your best defender anyway. And most of the best players in the league are threes nowadays anyway. So Clay's already guarding threes.
Hey, go. I got one more question before we get out of here.
Yeah.
So this question is just for debate because people have been saying this to me, and I don't know if I agree with it. Do you think that Ben Simmons could be a better Draymond on the Warriors?
I'm gonna tell you this, and a lot of people are out on Ben Simmons, as they should be, because you can't be a point guard or have the ball in your hand the majority of the time, and you go 4 for 14 from the free throw line. Like, as a coach, I have to take you out the game.
And you run from any jump shot.
Right, we ain't even gonna get to the jump shot part yet. This is just the free throw portion of it, because this is the most important. Because if you're the point guard, whose hands is the ball in the majority of the time? Yours. So if I foul you, because you're gonna come get the ball to bring the ball up and to facilitate the offense, all I gotta do is foul you. You're missing your free throws, right?
Right.
So in late game situations, especially playoff situations, you're unplayable, which is what just happened to him
That whole series.
Yeah, Doc had to take him out because he couldn't hit any free throws, and you're the point guard.
So he cannot be a better Draymond in Golden State.
He has to play a different role in Golden State. See, the good thing about him going to Golden State is he has shooters on top of shooters.
So would you keep him at point guard, or would you put him at 3?
No, I wouldn't. I would actually, if it was me, I would let him play the 4. And with me letting him play the 4, what I'm going to do is something similar to with Draymond. Because because you're probably going to have to trade Draymond to get him.
Yeah, right, that's a fact. That's what I'm asking. That was my question. Would you prefer him there or Draymond?
But see, this is the thing. One thing that you can't change and you can't coach, you can't change a coach 6'10", 6'11". Draymond is great at what he does, but Draymond's 6'7". Ben Simmons is 6'10", 6'11". So with him playing that role,
he won't shoot, bro.
Hell, Draymond be wide open at the top of the key and won't shoot the ball either. But one thing about Draymond is Draymond will at least hit his free throws.
Draymond ain't the number 2 option either.
Exactly. But when he goes to Golden State, Ben's not going to be the option to actually shoot the ball because you still got Steph and Clay. So putting him in a scenario like that, it makes it better because now...
So he better at a number 3.
Huh?
He's better at 3.
He's better as a third option.
As a third option. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
In Golden State, yes.
Okay. Thank you for answering that question, bro, because people been asking me, and I've been saying I'll take Draymond over him.
I agree with you about the Golden State. I think with going back to Damian Lillard, I agree that if Golden State is still on the table, I think that's the best place for him to go to win a championship. But if Golden State was off the table, I'm choosing either New York or Philly. I think Philly would be the best team for him to win with, but I would say New York for media. They could build around him in New York to win. That's if Golden State is off the table. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, if Golden State off the table.
That's if Golden State's off the table.
I go with New York if Golden State off the table.
I'm going to tell you why I disagree with the New York portion of it. The reason why I disagree is because he's not a free agent. So in order for him to go to New York, you're going to have to trade for him. Yeah. And what you're going to have to give up to trade for him from New York, you're basically putting him in the same situation in Portland. If
he just was in.
Yeah, but he could.
But they could build around him.
Still build around him. Portland was unwilling.
Still build around
Portland was unwilling to do that, bro.
Well, not only is Portland Portland's willing to do that, but the reality is this: don't nobody want to go to Portland.
That's why I said New York. That's why we said New York. That's why we said
different in New York.
Right. With New York, now New York is still questioned because, like I said, New York hasn't had a major free agent in a while. But Dame
could bring that major free agent, bro.
Right. May be able to lure somebody because it's like, okay, I want to play with Dame, but it's just going to be on a separate time frame now because now Dame
it'll be 2 or 3 years out.
Exactly. So that's the big difference. If Dame goes to Philly, they are number 2 or 3 in the East, right?
Automatically. That's why I said that would be.
They would be number 2.
That would be the best place I think Dame should go if Golden State's off the table.
Yeah, but they're not beating Brooklyn.
And then this is the thing with knowing Dame and how Dame is, I think he would appreciate it more going to Philly because it's not a what they're going to call a quote unquote super team. Because going back to the conversation we had beforehand, people look at Golden State as a super team. But
they are a super team. Well, not today they not, but they was when KD went.
Well,
KD, the fact of the matter is
Hey, bro, we ain't got time. We ain't got time.
We'll revisit.
Hey, go. We love you, man. We appreciate you for checking in.
We appreciate you for checking in, man. We'll be calling you back week to week, while you're out in the field reporting in, man. Goldie's Twitter, Instagram is the Golden One, THAGOLDN, the number 1, man. And he's our correspondent. He's out in the field, man, reporting live, man, from Kentucky, man. I appreciate you, man.
Hey, bro, we gonna talk to you next week. You heard me?
Hey, no doubt, no doubt. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all having me on, man. Like I said, I'm going to get back out here to this field, man, to see what I can come up with, man. But y'all stay smooth.
You got it, bro.
All right, now, be good, bro.
All right, brother.
Peace.
Hey, yo, and with that, man, we at the end of the road for this session.
I gotta finish my glass
And guess
right
what?
Good segment.
And guess
Is
what?
there anything else on the table, man, today?
I ain't got nothing else, man.
Hey, man,
I
just
think
be good, people.
I really love Fool's change up with the 700K. I think that's the highlight.
Ah.
I don't want to name this episode 700K, but it looks like it's working because we went from 300 to 200
word.
to 700K.
Hey, well,
Bring
look,
it for real.
Hey, well, look, that's where we at. But look, man, it's been great. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We love y'all, man. And this has been sponsored and powered by Genco.
You already know.
Follow us on Instagram, Smoke Talk Podcast, rather, at Instagram. Follow us there. Go to youtube.com/BarryBonds. Subscribe, follow, leave some comments.
Please leave some comments.
Big
man.
shout out to my
Even if they
sports
bad.
insider, Brandon Robinson. We're going to have Brandon on probably next week. We're going to really get into it as we expand, man. And big shout out to my co-host, Pappy Black, Game Beats. You know,
That's
we
right.
really doing this, what we want to do right here. You know, kicking with the people, man. This is for the people, you know.
That's right. Like and subscribe. And also go ahead and click the link in them bios, man. At Pappy Black and Instagram, man. And Facebook. And go ahead and click that.
At Barry Bonds.
At Barry
with
Bonds.
a Z.
With a Z.
BARRYBONDZ.
You feel me?
Hey, look, we appreciate y'all.
Hey, man.
Next week, we out.
Be good.
Hey, man, you finished.
Hey, yo, light up. This is for me, bro.
Every time I do that every time.
Rolling, man, ain't no stressing. I keep going, man, I'm so addicted. I keep blowing up, all blessings. This a smoke session.
That's the end of the broadcast. Yeah, nigga, that's the fuck I do.